Please help me in welcoming business etiquette expert Karen Litzinger, who will help you polish your professional presence. Karen?
Thanks. Think about what words come to mind when you hear the word etiquette or the term business etiquette. Perhaps it's manners, proper, rules, old-fashioned. Some of you may be thinking, who cares? Hopefully, some of you had some good thoughts that came to your mind, like professionalism or civility. I needed to find some real motivation when I began speaking and training about business etiquette. And that came from Aretha Franklin. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I'll tell you what that means to me. Remember etiquette so people enjoy caring teamwork. Some of you might be thinking, well, really, isn't that just common sense? Being nice to people. Do you know the old adage that sometimes you don't know what you don't know? An example of this is when I got a call from Joe. He was directed by his supervisor to get some business etiquette training. Apparently, a colleague let his supervisor know that he was not so professional in some dining with clients. That was an informal dining, actually, the story he told me. It was pizza. You can get a little off guard when it feels informal like that. And so, Joe was used to just going in and getting that first pizza. And he told me, Karen, I grew up in a big Italian family with a lot of kids. And if you didn't dive in there and get that food, you weren't going to have any food. Okay. Oh, here. A B and a D. Excellent. And she wasn't a plant. Thank you for sure. Getting the right answer. Eventually someone gets the right answer. So B for bread and D for drink. So now you will not use anyone else's bread plate. And you can be pretty subtle about it. Have it at your waist, maybe under the tablecloth. No one's going to see that. You'll get that all down. Now, dining etiquette is about so much more than knowing which utensil to use or how to deal with tricky foods. You don't want to order tricky foods, that's to start with. It's also about host roles. In business situations, you're needing to host others, so you want to be sure to offer them the best seat at the table, make arrangements in advance for payment, facilitate small talk at least until the entree has been started. So what the goal is, not remembering every single guideline, but being able to be comfortable enough to focus on the business at hand. Now, another business situation that people are often uncomfortable with are receptions. I actually think that next to public speaking, walking into a room full of strangers and making small talk might be the second greatest fear. Anybody not like that? I see a lot of nods. So now you all thought that I gave you that exercise to help you practice your nonverbal behaviors, but really, I wanted you to give your natural handshake to the people around you because now we're going to talk handshakes. Now there is the very enthusiastic, hi, I'm Karen Litzinger from Litzinger Career Consulting. Nice to meet you. The pumper handshake that just keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny. So you're looking at just 2 to 3 pumps, just like that, just 2 to 3 quick pumps. And then there's another style, which is, Gina, hi, I'm Karen Litzinger. Now, how did that feel?
That was soft. Okay.
That was soft. You kind of like that. Okay. How about this? Nice to meet you. A little too much. Yeah, a little too much. So she was okay with this. But actually, in business etiquette, that's not appropriate. And we're looking at American business etiquette. If it's international, you want to research the customs that are very different. This can be sometimes too much personal space. And this version is the power version, which is sort of, You see a lot of politicians do that handshake. So what you're looking at, just 2 to 3 quick things. So thank you for volunteering. I have a prize for you here. I have a payday, Dina. Thanks for volunteering. Great. Give her a hand. That's great. And so hopefully, by having that great handshake, Dina, and learning about business etiquette, you'll have many paydays to come. Bob, what's actually happening here is we're at a mock reception. So welcome to the Litzinger Career Consulting reception. Now, what's actually happening is I'm over here mixing and mingling with some other folks, and eventually I make my way and want to come say hi to Bob. Actually, he was standing by himself and looked a little awkward there. So what is a little awkward or difficult about this situation, would you say, Bob?
My hands are full.
Yes. Your hands are, how do you deal with this? We can't shake hands. I just told you about handshakes, so now you can't shake hands. So now some people will think, well, let me position myself by a table so that I can set that down. Now, that's not such a good idea, because if this is an ice-cold glass of ginger ale, I'm going to be giving Bob a wet, cold handshake. So not a good choice. What you're looking at actually is putting your plate and cup in your left hand, like that. Good job. So that your right hand is always free and dry to extend a handshake. Now, what you might notice is there's not a lot of room for food on this plate, and that's a reminder that this is not about the food. This is about relationship development. As a matter of fact, you might want to even if it's a great restaurant and you're thinking, oh yeah, I know where we're going, I'm going to skip lunch. It would be good for you to have a little snack before you go so that you're not starving. Now, you did that so well, but if you're kind of challenged dexterity-wise, I see some nods, then you would want to consider eating only and then drinking only, and that will help you get over the challenge. So I want to give you a thank you for your appreciation for participating, and this is a set of thank you notes for you to have, and let's give Bob a hand. Thank you so much. Another area that brings business etiquette challenges is technology. So I would like to start with a little netiquette quiz for you. Business email is best suited for increasing productivity and communication in most situations, relaying factual information, or avoiding interacting much with someone you don't like. Surely no one here has done that. So I thank you for your time and attention today, and not looking at me with the glazed eye look of texting as people often do. And I invite you to bring respect to all your business interactions. And remember etiquette so people enjoy caring teamwork.